We're going to get another stool.
Hi, I'm Daisy. I keep running out of food. It's really annoying. Happens every week. Not a good time though, usually on a Friday. So until Monday, I just experiment with my cuisine and eat weird shit like mashed potato, tomato, spaghetti soup. The soup, as you would imagine, fucking foul. I should start my set properly now. I love procrastination. I love it so much. If I had an essay on it, I wouldn't write it. I'm also losing my mind. I've started an initiative, not a public one, just a lonely one. I've started writing down my 2 a.m. thoughts on a big poster, and I thought I'd share a few of them with you today. Just to give you a little rundown of the sort of 2 a.m. vibes that I radiate. Alex, shut up. No, I'm joking, it's good laugh. Just to give you a little rundown of sort of 2 a.m. vibes that I radiate. I'm going to read a couple of them to you so you can grasp my early morning mental range. Okay. If Nemo had to say feminism, he would pronounce it feminism. Equally, this could be a smash hit by the Muppets or a Caucasian feminist rapper. In contrast, me and my flatmates' Google history now includes the location of Rasputin's penis. Sorry, it does. Hence the note, we Google Rasputin's penis. Don't know if you can see that. Now that should say Google duh, but I strangely enjoy the fact it looks like I do this regularly. I can't tell you why this thought or Google search occurred. I don't know why it wasn't done on the incognito tab, but I can tell you that Russian mystic Rasputin, lover of the Russian Queen's penis, is located in Russia's first ever museum of sex and erotica, pickled in a jar, erect for eternity. I cannot tell you why. Now that you semi-understand the range of my 2 a.m. thought process, I'm going to run through some more of them with you. One note here describes a run I went on, not to anywhere, just on the spot. And my legs ached so much afterwards that I genuinely rated it at 2 a.m. as terrible, 0 stars, I'm never doing it again, it's clearly not good for you. Another 2 a.m. thought was about the best method of chopping up pepperami when putting it in pasta, because sometimes I like to relive D.V. Bronze by eating shitty childish food. And this method of pepperami chopping is... Now stay with me. I've written that theoretically, this will make the pepperami more tasteful, because when you eat the pasta, you will already taste pepperami. Can't fault that logic, people. Okay, the next thought on my 2 a.m. list is a reminder to email Cadbury, which I did do. Also, by the way, I've been calling them Cadbury's since forever, and the fact it doesn't have an S disturbs me. Anyway, so I had a reminder to email Cadbury a complaint along with the photo. Now, this all started off when I was distraught writing an essay the other day, and I was snacking on some freshly bought Cadbury's chocolate buttons to find out I picked out a pretty normal fucking sized button. Now, I tested this theory by placing the majority of the packet of buttons onto my child-sized hand, and my theory was right. Most of them were small and misshapen, and contrary to popular belief, in this situation, size is everything. So I felt cheated. So I photographed said buttons next to a ruler, next to the buttons bag, for more evidence, of course, to showcase the range in button shape and size. Isn't the right way around, it is. Altogether, this showed that they were not all giant. And I emailed Cadbury's, and I'm still waiting a reply on that email. Mostly in a hope of getting more free chocolate buttons. Any shape and size will do as long as they're free. Another 2 a.m. thought, don't need that anymore. Another 2 a.m. thought says that 1 a.m, I know what you're thinking, different time, but it doesn't matter. 1 a.m. is the best time to paint your toenails. As you've guessed, I recently painted my toenails at 1 a.m. and they were perfect, and they still are. I don't know if anyone else finds this, but toenail varnish can survive the apocalypse. I painted them bright red as per usual. However, when I usually paint them bright red, I have to leave my socks on for a while because just to let the nail polish I've got all over my toes rather than just a nail rub off, otherwise it looks like somebody has brutally stamped on my feet. But there was no need this time, so 1 a.m. nail painting it is. Another thought on my 2 a.m. list is a little inspirational reminder to myself. Write down embarrassing memories, perhaps in a book. This was particularly unhelpful because I have many, many, many embarrassing memories. And I will share with you one particular day in my life to prove this. The 4th of May, 2013. This was the day I forgot my PE kit when I needed it for interform netball at school. But it was okay, because my mum came to drop it off. Alas. She caught me on my way to class, and then informed me that she had to stay at school in the car, thank God, because somewhere on the way to dropping off my PE kit, the car exhaust had fallen off, and it was now somewhere between my secondary school and our home. Unfortunately for me, my Year 9 French class, by the way, which happened to be the same French class that my first ever secondary school boyfriend was in, check me out. We held hands like twice, he was a prude. Anyway, so the windows to this French class directly faced the school car park, so you could see my broken car and mother. Shortly after this class started, there was a horrible banshee squeal sound, and I knew that meant my dad had arrived in his dying truck. I should explain to you that at this stage of my life, age 14, when I got nervous, I had coughing fits. Yay me! So I sputtered so much I was genuinely asked to leave. When I came back to the classroom, I was still so nervous because I could now hear both of my parents arguing in full view about the car exhaust outside my class. Hence the coughing proceeded again, and I was, you guessed it, politely told to leave once more. Sacre bleu! After this, later on in the day, I did finally get to play netball, and I tried to forget the teenage embarrassment from before. However, my hairband snapped mid-game. Now, this wouldn't be a problem to most people, but as you can probably tell, especially age 14, my hair was frizzier than prepubescent Hermione Granger's, so I couldn't see a fucking thing during this game, but it was okay, because that meant hardly anyone passed to me, and even though I joined the netball team in year 7, I'd never actually played for them, and I had no idea what the rules were. So I spent the game frantically running around, trying to find my favourite hairband, and yeah, as you can guess, the school team did fine without me. During the tournament break, I was really desperate for a wee, as in very desperate, but I was too awkward to ask for the key to the girls' changing room so that I could go to the bathroom. So I said, please can I get my water bottle? To which my PE teacher said, just use the PE water bottles. To which my polite self said, okay, thank you. But my inner self, from the depths of my soul, said never, because the school PE water bottles were grotty and, let's face it, had never been cleaned. So I thought, no, I don't need the key to get into this changing room. I'm pretty smart. I've seen Scooby-Doo and Daphne uses her hair grips to get into places all the time. Piece of cake, mate. And all I can think now is, fuck off, Daphne, did you open shit with your hair grips? Load of bollocks. you were unaware, what hair grips do when put into locks is get stuck. My friend, who was meant to be a lookout, shit stuck out by the way, didn't tell me the teacher was approaching, and when they saw what I was doing, they went ape shit, yelling about, wasn't going to pay for a new door if the lock broke, to which I of course said, yeah, no, sorry. And then I tried to run away. But do you want to know why I didn't run? Because I fucking got it. The hair grip was stuck in the door, so out of fear, I yanked it. My hand went like raw. It was bad time. And finally, it freed itself, and I sped shamefully away, still desperate for a piss, to finish a game I didn't understand. And you know what still hurts me to this day? Scooby-Doo failed me. Never let that one go. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to leave you on a final thought from my 2 a.m. mentalness. Baby Yoda, best song ever written? Question mark. Hit it, Rach. Your new favourite song, people. You're welcome. Thank you so much.